but this really put him front and center as maybe the most consistent singer in New Edition. You know,
Hmm.
just one of the just a steady, dependable vocalist with a very wide range.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and it's one of the three greatest pre-choruses in R&B history.
Mm.
Because think about it, she's driving me out of my mind. That you know that those are pre-choruses that are arguably as famous or more famous than the choruses. You have Poison, you have the pre-chorus of Billie Jean,
Mm.
and you have the pre-chorus of Joe's All the Things Your Man Won't Do. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a
Those
good pick.
so that's another thing that sets that song apart. So yeah,
Yeah.
Poison is my first pick.
That's a great
Okay.
pick. That's actually a great. Not just a pick. I like the great explanation of that too. Also with the pre-chorus. You're right. You're absolutely right
Yeah.
with that. All
And
right.
is it safe to say that Poison is probably the quintessential New Jack Swing track? Like when people think of that style, like that's the first one, or it's probably the
It's
most iconic.
it's certainly top 3 or 4. I would say
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah, it's definitely top five just because it's so like ingrained to that time. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you know so many and it doesn't necessarily follow the quote unquote Teddy Riley template
Hmm.
from an arrangement standpoint.
Right.
Um, like you think about a song like from the same album, BBD I Thought It Was Me. That
Yeah.
takes a lot more cues from Teddy Riley's production style than Poison does.
Hmm.
But Poison is easily a much more, you know, singular song because it stands out when you put it against something that Teddy does or a Teddy clone would do.
Right.
Or Jam and Lewis, who have argued that they made the first New Jack Swing song of all time,
Hmm.
which we'll talk about. You may or may not talk about later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I make that claim because I mean I'm sure you guys have heard like you could be at a sporting event or at the gym or at a wedding. You're guaranteed to hear Poison at least once. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so ingrained in pop culture now that like it doesn't matter where you are, you're going to hear it somewhere. So that's why I think it has the edge of being like the quintessential New Jack Swing track.